Hey guys, J-Man here for a comic book review. Boom, XO Manowar Unconquered, #1. Confession time, I've read 0 Manowar comics. I know Manowar, the band, the power metal band, they're awesome. I've read 0 XO Manowar. I always wanted to. I always thought the art looked cool. I thought this guy looked cool, but I don't know anything about this character or comic. This is from Valiant. I'll tell you right now, I loved this comic, to be honest, right now. But guys, this has to be a big time disclaimer. I don't know anything. So if someone there in video in YouTube land did not like this or thought that this was not up to the standards of this character, let me know in the comments. I'm gonna give this a bloody high score, okay? I don't know. I really just took to this big time. I actually wrote a letter to Valiant, so hopefully they publish my letter. But I just thought this was so good. We're gonna break it down piece by piece, but that's just a disclaimer. I don't even know how to pronounce any of the names on this thing. So it says Eric, A-R-I-C. Is that Eric? Of Dacia, D-A-C-I-A, or Dacia maybe. He's a Visigoth warrior. Okay. So there's an alien race, and they were enslaved by the Vine. Okay, that's easy to pronounce. I guess Eric bonded with this living suit of armor called Shanhara. Okay. Yeah, so those are the names. There's other names in here too. So again, if I butchered the crap out of these names, let me know. Try to let me know how to pronounce this stuff, because I don't know. All right, we're going to use SPACE to review this comic. SPACE stands for story, pacing, artistry, characters, enjoyment. Each category gets a score between 0 for bad, 2 for amazing. When you add up all your categories, you get a final score out of 10. So that's how I review my comic books, my movies, TV shows, all that good stuff. Let's talk about the storyline. I'm giving the storyline a 2 out of 2, a perfect score. If a category gets a perfect score, I just gave the story a 2 out of 2. Does that mean that this comic book is equal to Watchmen or V for Vendetta? Probably not, right? So that's not how we rate these things. I'm rating this, well, this is getting rated against itself because I don't really have any other Manowar comics to compare it to. So really, I'm just reading this as a comic on its own. I paid, what did I pay for this? $3.99 US. So what are you getting? What value are you getting for your $3.99 US? So for me, the storyline was awesome. Starts right off with starts with a bang, obviously, but we've got this, I'll get to characters in a minute, but Eric is in the suit. The origin is kind of just told a little bit right here, and there's a little bit of a flashback, and we get right into the action, okay? So right away, there's some sort of thing heading towards the planet, and he literally powers up, and he goes and he smashes the crap out of this thing. So we're starting off with action. I love when stories start off with conflict because you get drawn in, right? So boom, right there. In the meantime, we're seeing this person who's got this girl here who's got this vision, and they're talking about it, saying, oh, you know, this guy, the armor there. So it's like these bad guys are looking for the armor. They're the Romans. The Romans are looking for the armor. They don't really care about the guy. Like, they're like, yeah, screw Eric. We just want the armor. So you come to find out that this thing was kind of a man-made object to draw him out. Then he lands on this, like, Arctic planet and fights this creature. Like, right away, more fighting, right? Action. I love this kind of stuff. This is what comic books are to me. This is an example of what comic books are. You have a cool story, you have a cool character, and boom, action. You get into it. So I'm not going to go through the whole story. That's pretty much just the basics right there. So yeah, 2 out of 2. Drawn in immediately, right into the action. This is what I like to see. Pacing, 2 out of 2. You got enough story in there to make it, to keep it good. And you got a lot of action, and it's fast paced. Bang, 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 bang. Here's the villains. Here's the hero. Boom, conflict. Perfect. Artistry, 2 out of 2. You see where this review is going? I don't know. First of all, this cover is bloody awesome. Okay, there's like this big guy back here, whoever that is, he's awesome. He's in the comic. Boom, severed head. That actually happens. Okay, and this big pumped up guy here. What the hell? I bought this for the cover. I was like, this looks pretty badass. I like Vikings and barbarians and this kind of a thing, right? Inner art just as good. So good as the cover. You know, sometimes you get a nice cover and then you're like, yeah, it wasn't that good inside, right? But the interiors are badass, man. Like, this is kick-ass. And even this is really neat. They do some neat pages like this. I got like a cool kind of a thing here. This is cool too. I don't know. I like the layouts here. I even like when I know they panelized the crap out of that, but it was kind of neat. And you got awesome pages like this. Look at this creature. What the shit? Look at that guy. Even the friggin' like the villains area, man, is pretty damn good. That's another good. I mean, and then these assholes show up. I'm just like, this is the best. I loved it. Characters, I'm giving it 2 out of 2 for characters because first of all, Eric is the damn best. The armor's a character, which is even more pumped up. I didn't know that was a thing, so that they talk to each other, so that's really cool. These villains seem like they're just a bunch of assholes, and they seem pretty good. Normally, I wouldn't give the characters a 2 out of 2 on a first issue because I don't really know the characters, but I don't care because this was just so much fun. Obviously, my enjoyment factor is going to be a 2 out of 2, a perfect score. I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. Issue 1, 10 out of 10. You should be buying this comic. If you're not buying this comic, why are you not buying this comic? There's no excuse for it. You should be buying this. This is my first ever Exo Manowar, and if they've all been this good, please let me know in the comments because I'm going to have to start saving up money to buy all these other comics. Hopefully I think there's collections out there. There is collections, I think. Yeah. I guess these are other collections. This is the one that I was familiar with. So let me know what your thoughts are on this, guys. Like, this is just killer great stuff. Everyone says, oh, modern comics are shitty. Well, yeah, because you're probably talking about the big 2. The only good big 2 comic, you know, Superman was okay. I got to review the issue 2. I'll review that soon. And, you know, I like Joe Fixit. That's Peter David and Grey Hulk, who's a tattoo of mine. I love Grey Hulk. I love Peter David on Hulk, and Peter David on Grey Hulk is even better. So Joe Fixit so far, I haven't read the latest issue, has been awesome. But really, the big 2, yeah, they're not doing that great. But, man, Dawn Attack, like the Frazetta shit, Death Dealer Dawn Attack, that's kick-ass. This is freaking super mega kick-ass. So, like, I don't know. There's other companies out there, guys. You can check out Valiant. They didn't just come out of nowhere. Spawn is awesome. So we got Image, we got Valiant, we got Opus, who does the Frazetta stuff. Right? So you don't need to buy Marvel and DC if you don't want to. Superman's my favorite character, and Wonder Woman's also one of my favorite characters, so I'm never going to not read Wonder Woman and Superman. I'm always going to buy Superman. He's my favorite. But if you're looking for something a little different, that's badass, Exo Manowar. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time.